I hear them calling me.
I hear you whispering.
They're saying Greta was totally wronged at Eurovision 2016. Yes, Devin, the category is most wrong, and Iceland has won. Should we talk about it? Let's do this! We asked our readers which of the Eurovision 2016 acts were most wronged, what was the biggest crime, and Greta Salome has won. She, of course, did not make the final. Do you agree with the result?
Oh, absolutely. We were talking about a victory. We were saying she was one of the contenders for victory, top 5. You know, and suddenly my girl didn't qualify.
Yeah, you know, it's weird, like, many people have said the stage show wasn't as strong in Sweden as it was in Iceland, and I can accept that. But even with that, she should have made the final.
There was definitely a spot for her. And not only should she have made the final, she should have done well in the final.
Vocally, this was fantastic. This was original. There was nothing like this, nor has there been anything like this.
It also has a creative vision. I mean, the fact that she's able to sing and still remember camera cues.
Yes.
And combine all those kind of digital... I mean, the smoke shooting out of her stomach.
Yes, and when she missed her cue, shooting out of her ass. Just kidding. And of course, we should talk about the fact that after the Video Music Awards, the other VMAs, it emerged that Britney Spears had kind of potentially taken inspiration from this. What do you think about that controversy?
From a failed act, essentially. I mean, that just goes to show she was just brutally dealt with.
Visionary.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm always one to defend people against plagiarism. It's like Britney did not copy, but actually, yeah, using shadows is one thing, but using shadow hands, it was very close.
And then ducking them.
Yeah, it's slightly different, because the whole did Greta copy Mon Zomerlove? That was totally different.
Yeah,
because visually different. They both had shadows.
And neither invented shadows,
No.
but, I mean, handprints. That's another game.
In any event, the second biggest crime, or the second most wronged act, according to our readers, was Gabriela Guncikova. 0 televotes in the final.
0 points to Czech Republic.
Again, shocking. But we only know that because of the transparency which this particular voting procedure allows. I mean, previously we wouldn't have known that.
So you would have given her more than 0 televotes?
Oh, God, yes. God, yes. I mean, for me, I really like her because prior to the contest, I didn't like the song at all.
No, boring.
And I thought it was a video that had really strong visual elements, but in Stockholm, it really took flight with me.
She killed it.
Completely.
Looked amazing, sounded amazing, and this was one of the few acts where it was one person on stage, but she filled it.
Oh,
she filled it.
Yeah.
Vocally, visually, sensually. Third biggest crime, according to our readers, was Russia's Sergey Lazarev getting blanked by half the juries. Half!
Yes.
I can understand if this isn't in your top, 10, but how could half the juries put it in their bottom
0.
half? Makes no sense.
It's unbelievable.
It's not acceptable.
Yeah, but the power of the televote again reigns supreme because that just ranked him into the top 3, and I think that's a very respectable finish.
361 points, which is not enough to pass Ukraine, and we have a new winner of the Eurovision Song Contest 2016!
Now, in 4th, our readers put Juri Pootsman for finishing last in his semi-final. I mean... To me, that's not a crime, that's just honest.
His song wasn't the worst song, but then... No.
The staging was good, though. I thought the staging elevated the song.
We ain't got all night to do what's right.
So just hit slay, 'cause that's the only way to find out if it's love.
I thought you were attracted to masculinity.
In 5th, we have Romania's Ovidiu Anton being disqualified. I actually think this is the biggest crime. And I know it happened outside of the contest. We've discussed this a million times, just see one of our other videos. The EBU should not have told them a few weeks before Eurovision. They should have told them at the end of the last Eurovision or after this Eurovision. It's embarrassing for everyone involved because he had worked hard, he had been selected, Romania had spent more money preparing for Eurovision. If they owe you money, tell them, I don't know, 10 years ago when the debt started accumulating. They let this go on for 10 years.
Yeah, although I do think that Ovidiu Anton not qualifying, yeah, most wrong.
Not qualifying, aka not participating.
Not participating. Had he participated, would he have qualified?
Yeah, I think he would have. Romania has a very they're one of the few countries that has always qualified.
So did Bosnia and Herzegovina.
So did Greece. But Romania brought a real vision. His song was very emotional, just like De La Capat. What was that group the year before?
Voltage.
Voltage. They latched on to like an issue very important to the Romanian people, which was workers abroad. He did the same thing following the deaths at the nightclub. He addressed government corruption, government preparedness.
It is such a domestic issue.
But Romania has a vast diaspora, so they may live abroad, but it still affects them.
I've got news for you. Romania cannot vote for Romania.
Romanians abroad in Italy, in Albania, in France can vote for Romania. Listen, they would have
It's negligible. It's negligible. It wouldn't have qualified because it would still have needed to appeal to
said
the
the
music
same
experts.
thing about Voltage, and they went to the final, and it was real emotional.
It was last year, building bridges. It was more befitting. This in a nightclub. Cut me a. Do you know what? Forget it.
From building bridges to burning bridges, we are moving on. Our readers, perhaps rightfully, say that Jamie Lee was not wronged and that she deserved to finish last.
Why? Because only 436 people voted for her.
Yeah, I mean, we said this on Studio Eurovision. Producers asked us to pick one act that we thought wouldn't do well, and you know who we picked? Now, we have to talk about the next act, which is a potential loser.
A loser in this show?
A potential loser.
Okay, who's that?
It's Germany's Jamie Lee.
Jamie Lee from Germany.
So I can see why she didn't win this category.
It's unfortunate, but that was a big hit in Germany.
This is the ghost of you.
I mean, she managed to score a hit with that song.
Listen, the staging was off. I'm sorry. It was Halloween Kabuki Princess. You know what?
What's wrong with that? She featured heavily in our Eurovision 2016 tour when we went and saw those the cherry blossom trees, and we thought that she would love it.
Because it was Japanese. Listen, I hope she needs to reboot. The song, she's got a great voice. She's got a good stage presence. It's just a song. It's fine. In any event, that's what we think. What do you think? Do you think our readers got it right? Did the most wrong act win our category Most Wrong in the Vision Music Awards? Let us know here on wiwibloggs.
Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, and please add your comments.
See you later. Bye!